Hi everyone, long time no see. I've been sick with the flu for the last 2 weeks, so that is why I have been missing. Um, it was really quite bad. I was looking after my niece, and literally overnight, after I'd deposited her safely with family members and her mum, um, I got really sick. I was really throaty and I was finding it hard to speak. And then sort of cold and flu symptoms came on, and I was really phlegmy. And I think anyone who's really had a flu or a cold will know how bad phlegm is. It's awful. Speaking now is actually a bit hard to do. I am a little bit breathless trying to talk still, but I am doing much better. I managed to get over to my mum's, which is where I am now. I managed to get over here to clean. And I just thought, because my mum's house has such lovely big windows that let in so much lovely natural light, I would show you Faith, because right now she just looks like a sleeping baby, and it's so bloody adorable. You just go over there. Look at her. She's so sweet. I just love her. I think she's so adorable. And she should be getting her little sister soon. Betty said last time I emailed her, well, not last time, the time before last. She hasn't responded to my most recent email, but the time before last, she said that she should be ready by the end of this week. But she also has a really bad cold and flu, or cold/flu. So health prevailing, she should be ready by the end of this week. Now, I wasn't too clear on whether that was the painting was going to be finished by the end of this week, or the painting and hair, because she is going to be rooted. She's definitely still being rooted, and I'm hoping that everything comes out the way that I've asked for it to. But of course, things can be miscommunicated, and artists, did I say that right? I think so, can try different techniques and things like that between each doll, and the pictures you've seen of their work might not be totally representative of what you're going to be getting. Because I know that Shaylin Maxwell, the girl that did Faith, she's changed her techniques quite a lot for her modeling. She does her modeling very differently now compared to just the way she did Faith. And I've only had Faith a few months, so she wasn't done that long ago. I've just decided I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have a healthy lunch of tea and, oh God, what are they called? Hot cross buns. My tea's on the floor only because this is a cloth ottoman, so I'm not going to risk spilling my tea on it. And I've only just cleaned it. Obviously, that's why I go to my mum's. I go to my mum's once a week to clean her house, and she pays me for it because she's a full-time teacher and a full-time mother to my two younger sisters, who are still at home and still in high school. In fact, my littlest sister only just started high school this year, and you wouldn't have guessed it. You would have thought she was born in high school. She's so sassy. Actually, she and I scared each other shitless this morning when I got to the front door, and she did as well. I walked inside because I opened it to prepare to get the pram in. And she was just walking out to go to school. We both just screamed our lungs out. It was, well, when I say screamed out, we both swore like good uns, because our family is big on swearing, much to my mother's disappointment. She does swear. She does. She's a bit of a swearer. Probably a bit more than she admit, but definitely not as much as, say, like myself or my older sister. My older sister swears like a bitch, and my younger sisters do as well. Just really, this is actually her outfit she's wearing today. Sorry, while I get closer. was what she was going to wear last week. But last week, obviously, I was too sick to go and do cleaning. So she's actually just been sitting in the pram snug like this as well. She's been sitting in the pram like this for a week, waiting to go out. Pardon me, hold on. Oh, sorry, that was an unexpected yawn. Waiting for a week to go out, and I've just got her in this. And I've got her in these shorts, which I love. I love the shorts, but I hate that they don't cover all of her cloth legs. Like when I pick her up, all her cloth leg gets exposed. But when she's sitting down, you can kind of position her in a way that it doesn't always show, but it's still not perfect. I think she'll need some longer shorts for next summer. It's actually autumn here in Australia now, and it's really, really hot. It's 33 degrees Celsius. Now, I was going to catch the train home as well, but it's actually too warm for me to go outside. To get to my mum's room, you have to go outside, and I was actually in there having a bit of a nap after cleaning. And I went outside to come back in, obviously. I went from mum's room into the dining room, and just walking through from there, it just burnt me so badly. I'm a bit sunburnt just walking, it's all of 10 meters. I'm quite fair-skinned, so a lot of the time I'm sunburnt, or in the process of recovering from sunburn, and I'm very, very red in the face a lot of the time. So, yes, the sun and I do not get along very well, and I don't have the sunscreen I need in order to actually go outside safely. And even then, I mean, sunscreen doesn't do very much for me. It's not overly useful. I still get really badly burnt. And I use SPF 50. I would like to use SPF 60 or 65, which I know exists, or at least used to exist, as we were able to get it in England, of all places, where you don't think people would get that much sun. But, Australia doesn't sell it. In fact, it's only recently that I've even noticed Australia selling SPF 50. Usually it used to only be SPF 30. Because our politicians are weird and ban the most random things, just such random things our government decides to ban. It doesn't really make much sense. But I am just going to ask my mum if she would mind driving me home later on. As my partner, he works in the city, and for those of you who don't know, I don't have a car to drive. I only drive automatic vehicles, as I'm on my provisional license, and I am legally only allowed to drive the type of car that I did my test in. So that was an automatic car, so I'm only allowed to drive an automatic car, which my partner does not have. We're hoping this weekend the car will get put in his name legally. It wasn't his father's. And then eventually, sometime this year, we're going to be selling that and getting a car that I can drive and that he can drive, because he's on his full-fledged license. So he can legally drive automatic, semi-automatic, manual, whichever. Pardon me. And that would mean that I'll have a lot more freedom. I won't have to worry about whether it's going to be too hot to walk home, and things like that. So I actually caught the train here today and walked from the train station to my mum's house, which is about a 30-minute walk. 20 minutes if I wasn't as unhealthy as I am. But otherwise, no, it's a nice walk, and it's a nice neighborhood. Like, Mum lives relatively close to where she was located when I moved out of home. Shortly after I moved out of home, Mum moved to the country, and she's moved back up here again in the last few years, and she's actually managed to get literally, a few streets away from the house that we're in while I was in my last few years of high school. So it's a lovely neighborhood. It's a neighborhood I know, and one that I feel really comfortable in. So while I get anxious getting on the train and things like that, I know I'm safe. I know the area. I don't have to talk to people if I don't want to and things like that. I just have to keep reminding myself that I am okay and nothing's going to happen. And that's something that's easier to do when I'm with someone. Like this morning, I got up really early and caught the train with Robert, my partner. So we could catch the train together. He would be with me there until I got to Quakers Hill. And then I got off there and walked the rest of the way. And that was, that was good. I was a little anxious when I saw how many people were at the train station at home. But I kind of got used to that when we just got on there and sat down and pushed the pram up close to us and things like that. It was nice. I got used to it, and I think the more I do it, the more I am going to get used to it, because I haven't been able to do it as often lately because of everything that happened with Robert's father, how he got ill so suddenly. Well, not suddenly, I mean, he had cancer for 3 years, but it got bad quite suddenly. And, we were all over the place visiting them. And, our routine was not really badly off, of course. So we're just getting back into that routine that I feel safe in and can get back on the road to recovery, really. And I think that's really all I have to say. Little Lily will be coming soon. Hopefully, I'll just send another message to Betty and ask if she got my most recent email, because that was a few days ago now. So I tend to leave, 2 to 5 days between emails, and if I don't get a response between then I'll reply. Just because I know, obviously, she's not sitting at a computer waiting for people to email her, obviously. Very few people do. So I leave space in between. So I'll just send her a message, including the email, so she doesn't get confused as to which one I meant. And that will be good. So yes, just thought I'd let you see Faith, because you haven't seen her in a long time. Gosh, she looks so cute. Look how cute and flushed her cheeks look. Oh, it's adorable. She's adorable. I can't get enough of her. And her little legs. Look at her chunky little legs. They're so cute. So that is it, guys. I wanted to check in with you before I ate. I'm pretty sure my tea and hot cross buns should be nice and cool for me now. I hope you are all doing really, really well. And I know Yvonne over at My Little Tulip has been going through beta testing of her pregnancy hormones recently, and I just wanted to give a little shout out to her and say congratulations. That is so good, and I'm really happy for you that things are going really, really well. Those really high marks must just have been a huge relief and a great joy for you guys. I'm sure you and your husband are celebrating greatly. Pardon me. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how your pregnancy progresses. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. I want everything to go well for you guys. It's absolutely wonderful. And yeah, good luck. Okay, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.